all in all, I thought it was a good practice. Kind of our last main practice before the game. For the game, the ones will take. I do it by quarterback, so Pat's got the first quarter, and then Chad the second quarter, Shermer the third quarter, and then Chase the fourth quarter. So, and then the guys fall in. Everybody will play in the game. The main thing is that we get some of the young guys some play time, and you normally cut down the game plan a little bit for this, and just take some of the simpler plays, the easier plays that you've run during camp, and let them go out and play. So that's what we'll do. All right, time's yours.
Coach, Andy and Williams back. How did he look overall to you?
Yeah, he's done a good job. Yeah, he's done a good job. We're just easing him back in. We don't want to take any steps back with his hamstring, so but he's worked hard. Yeah, looks good.
When guys are going from practice the way it is now, there's not much real contact out here, and you go into a preseason game, and it's not like a regular season game, but you got to make sure you're hitting guys and not getting hurt. What's that transition like for younger players who maybe haven't gone through it?
Yeah, we give them a live day, and we're two out here, so we let them get after it, and so they can actually tackle. They're not going to the game without tackling somebody, and we did that a few days back, and so, but getting in the game, it'll be faster. It'll be a little bit faster, and they'll have an opportunity to make more tackles than what you get in a practice. So I think that part of it's good.
I mean, the evaluations in training camp are kind of like this every year, but you've got a cornerback group that you may want to change or improve, and you've got a receiver group that they're going against that's super deep and talented. Just wondering, like, the challenges of that evaluation. Does that make game times like Saturday even more important than it would be normally?
Yeah, so we have some young guys that are trying to make their mark with us, and so there's competition there, and at a few positions, and so that part of the preseason I enjoy. Yeah. Getting the guys an opportunity, the young guys an opportunity to play and to show. Sometimes guys look better in games than they do in practice. Some guys look better in practice than they do games. So inevitably, it's got to be how you play and in the game. So I think it's it's healthy to to take a look at them and give these young guys an opportunity.
Andy, given the extra year of experience, do you see an added element to Pat maybe doing more coaching with his teammates than he did the past couple of years?
Yeah, one thing, Pat's a great communicator, and so we leave it open for him to talk to the guys, as we do all the quarterbacks. I think it's very important that we have that. When we meet, we do it after our practices. We'll meet with all the skill guys and the quarterback and the coaches, and it's an open forum for people to talk. And you want them to understand what the receiver's thinking. You want them to understand what the quarterback's thinking, and then blend it together and come out with a solid product.
Andy,
a couple more guys.
Andy, going back to yesterday's practice, there was a couple of those jump ball type passes that Tyreek came down with. Usually, when you think of a guy who consistently wins on those passes, you think of a big guy. So, what is it about him that allows him to make those kind of plays?
Yeah, his vertical is ridiculous. It's he would be a great center fielder, Adam. I mean, he can track the ball, and then he's fearless going up and getting it. And he's got a real healthy vertical. So.
When it comes to the preseason,
Last question, guys.
When it comes to the preseason as a whole, just what's your philosophy and strategy and balance these days? Just how much to show, how much not to show, how to be aggressive?
Yeah, I mean, we don't game plan a lot for this. We haven't spent. We spent a ton of time doing what we do and trying to make sure we get that right. And then you keep it with our defense. If you take it from an offense standpoint, our defense has showed about every coverage. Defensively, they've seen a lot of stuff from the offense, and then Dave does a good job with the special teams of making sure they get a lot of looks. So I think most teams are that way. Most teams come out and they're just trying to let their guys play and try to evaluate the young guys so that you don't miss on a guy, and or you at least narrow that possibility of missing on a guy down. So there's not a lot of game planning going on.
All right.